The noise is high, but you're peaking at about S7 to S8, so not a bad signal at all there this morning. Okay, next on the list is, now Jason was just in and out. Well, if you're still good there, Jason, it's your turn. If not, we'll move on. I think you said you were just in and out. K2QED, are you there? Okay, nothing heard. Let's move on down to Bill, K2EOY. Good morning, Bill. It's your turn.
Hey, good morning, Larry, and everyone else. Rough conditions this morning. I heard Alex a little bit, and I could hear you just barely. I could hear Dave talking, but I couldn't understand what he was saying. But I have an S6 noise level here this morning. So I tried everything around the house to see what if I could change it or not, but that's what's saying that. Hopefully you can do that. Not much going on here. This morning. I went to Wild on my coffee and you heard all that.
Okay, Bill. Yeah, it looks like it's a nice sunny day, and it looks like it'd be a nice day to break the leaves up or suck them up or whatever you're going to do with them. But then the wind comes in, and that's like, okay, guess that's going to have to wait till another day. We just pure frustration is probably quicker you'd be picking them up. There'd be more there to replace the ones you took away. Okay, Bill. Thanks for joining us this morning. Let's move down to TJ. TJ, your signal is 59++. So your turn, K2UVR, K2BR.
K2BR, KD2UVR. Good morning, Larry, and everyone on the net. Well, good to hear that I'm 59++. I appreciate that. I just switched back to the fan dipole. I rebuilt it and switched from the NFET half wave to the fan dipole, and it's doing pretty good. So I'm really happy to hear that 80 meters is working quite well now. It's just 3 elements as of now, 80, 40, and I just added 20 meters to it. And I've been doing really good with it, so I like it a lot more than the NFET half wave, but I didn't have that set up quite right in it was a very non-typical situation that I had it in. So the yard's more favorable to a center-fed antenna. So that's what I'm running, and just drinking some coffee here this morning. I did just email Bill a link to YouTube. I figured out how to pipe my audio from the radio into YouTube. So right now I'm live streaming it, which if the club doesn't like that idea, I could turn it to private so only club members can view it. But Bill does have the link. No one will really see it unless they get the link anyway. But it is available there, and if someone can't make it out very well or is having trouble listening to that or doesn't have an HF radio and wants to listen to the Sunday Net, I'm live streaming it. So it'll be recorded so other people can watch it later. So with that being said, appreciate you running the net on Sunday there, Larry, and back to K2BR, KD2UVR.
Okay, TJ. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. And yeah, that setup you have will also should work. It should work on 15 meters also. With that the 40 meter part of it that you have, the third harmonic will be 15 meters. So try that out. Okay, did you say when you checked in you had a different antenna, not the one you're on right now?
No, I'm running the fan dipole. The old one I got rid of. Well, I didn't get rid of it. It's coiled up in the basement. But this one, I do get a tune on 15. I actually get a tune on 6 as well. I haven't figured that out. I don't know if that's just kind of an anomaly or if it would be dead on 6 meters. But it says I do have a like a 1.5 to 1 SWR on 6. So that's interesting. But anyway, back to you there, Larry. K2BR, KD2UVR.
Yeah, okay, well, yeah, I've used antennas that were not designed for 6 meters, but due to harmonic relationship or whatever, hey, give it a try. If 6 meters is open, sometimes it doesn't take much of an antenna at all to make a contact. Okay, okay, then our next on the list, let's see, Jeff was in and out. So that brings us down to Gary. Oh no, I skipped some. Stand by, Gary. Following TJ is K2 Golf Fox Mike. K2 Golf Fox Mike, your turn. This is K2BR. Okay, Greg, very good. Got a nice signal here. We're not too far away. But that CH250, I forget the number, but it's doing a good job for you, at least from here to there anyway. So glad to have you join in on the net. We do have an award certificate if you check in 10 times. Doesn't have to be successive months, just 10 times on the monthly Sierra HF net. We'll send you out a nice certificate of participation. And thanks for joining us there. And we'll move on down the list to another big signal here. Oh, by the way, Greg, you were peaking a little bit over S9, probably S9 plus 10. And let's go down to Al, KD2 PNR. Good morning, Al. It's your turn.
Oh, good morning, Larry. It's good to hear you. I can hear you just fine, S9 as usual. Getting some very different signals from other folks. Some I can hear real well, others are barely at the noise. The last station running the 250 antenna, I could barely copy them. And John down there, when he dropped to a second antenna laying across his solar panels, got better. He went to a 5.3. Before that, he was probably a 3.2. So it's interesting stuff. Anyway, it's a nice day. It's sunny. It's windy. We all know that. So yeah, I wouldn't want to be doing leaves today, though. You do them and then you do them again. So I'm going to be proactive and just leave them. Let them go their own way. Anyway, I did copy Alex and Bill out there, not too bad. But like I say, it's funny. And Dave was right at the noise level. I could just barely tell he was there. So interesting propagation as usual here on 75. With that, I'll throw her back. I'll be around for the second round. Maybe I'll have more intelligent things to say then. You never can tell. Back to you, K2BR, KD2PNR.
Okay, Al. Well, thanks for joining us this morning. And yeah, it's not the most ideal band conditions this morning, that's for sure. But a lot of the signals are coming in pretty good. Let me just take a pause here. I'm going to go to Gary, but just let me give a quick call out here. I know there was one of our members, Ken, K2BR that was said he might be able to check in this morning. So let me give a call to Ken. K2BR K2BR. See everyone else listen up in case I don't hear him. Any copy, Ken, or you out there? This is K2BR. Okay, nothing heard. Let's go down to Gary, K2LTY. Good morning, Gary. It's your turn. Might need a relay, TJ, if you hear Gary.
Negative copy on Gary.
Okay, thank you. That brings us to the end of the list here. Any additional check-ins, please call K2BR. I hear a station way down there. I think it might have been Gary. If that was you, Gary, give me a roger, roger. K2ACY, was that you, Gary? Give me a roger, roger, please.
Are we calling me, Tom?
He's still talking. I believe he's done now, Larry.
Okay, I was not able to copy him, but do you have any, were you able to copy him well enough to tell me what he said, Al?
Negative. He was just barely enough over the noise. I knew somebody was way in the background there, but that's it.
Okay, Al, thank you. Gary, thank you for checking in. If you hear me, thanks for checking in. Top band's a little bit rough this morning, so hope to see you again there next month. All right, let's go to the 73 round without further ado. Let's see, well, KD2KVZ, if you're there, Dave, any closing comments? I'll have TJ relay there. KD2KVZ, if you're there, this is K2BR.
KD2KVZ from KD2UVR. You there, Dave?
Yeah, K2BR, K2KVZ, go ahead.
Yeah, we're looking for the 73 round, and it's your turn there, Dave. K2, oh man, all scatterbrain this morning. KD2KVZ, KD2UVR.
Copy that. Not much to add. You can just tell Larry I copy him about a 5.5 coming in the ear, but unfortunately I guess he can't copy me. But thanks for doing the relay again. Tell Larry I said thanks for doing the net, and I'll hand it back. And you can hand it back. Thanks. KD2KVZ.
KD2KVZ, KD2UVR. Thanks a lot there, Dave. K2BR, KD2UVR. Dave says thanks for running the net, and he's got you at about 5 and 5 on his end, but he appreciates that, and that's about it. So back to K2BR, KD2UVR. That's the relay.
Okay, thank you, TJ, for the relay, and thank you, Dave, for checking in this morning. Thank you for the 5.5. And okay, let's see if John is still there. 73 round, John, W2JD2, K2BR.
This is W2JD2. I'm getting tongue-tied. There must be some pages there. Anyway, yep. Got a little work to do on this horizontal antenna. I guess I have to find a roofer that can come over and climb up there and reattach it. My climbing days are pretty much done now. I need a hip replacement, so I'm waiting on that. But other than that, that's about all I got. There was one other question. I did want to say you have a 5.9 plus on coming in here. It's coming in better than normally. Really burning through this morning. I don't know what you got there, but it's really very good. And I could see the noise level from my display is horrid, but the digital noise reduction is working really, really well. So, also one other thing, somebody mentioned about solar panels. I don't know if they were referring to me or not. Do you remember if that was directed to me?
Yes, Al made some mention about the signal was better on the antenna that was laying on top of the solar panels, or something like that.
That's wild. But yeah, I don't like that the way it is. You know, it just bothers me. So my son-in-law's a builder, and he deals with roofers, and probably use that little bit of influence there to get a guy over with a ladder and enough knowledge to know what he's doing to go up there and reattach it, and I'll be back in the saddle again with that one too. So, okay, that's about all I got. You guys all enjoy the weather. That's good today. Sunny anyway. So this is W2JDT back to K2BR and 73.
73, John. Have a nice day, and your audio is really, really clear. Very good audio. Okay, let's go down to Bill, KD2EOY. Your closing comments?
All right, Larry. Everyone else on the net. Couldn't hardly hear anybody this morning. I could hear John talking, but I didn't know what he was saying. And I never heard Gary at all. I could barely hear Dave. His hands are really low. I hope you can hear me all right. Like I said, nothing going on. I'm going to stay here in the track and go to YouTube Vortex and watch, catch up with all my subscriptions. And keep warm. So that'll be my Sunday. So thanks for picking me up and running the net, and we'll see everyone again here next month. Hopefully the band will be a little bit better. K2BR, you're line back to that. That's great.
Okay, Bill, thanks for joining us, 7-3, and enjoy the rest of your day there staying warm. Okay, TJ, K2UVR, your closing comments.
K2BR, K2UVR. Well, thanks a lot, Larry, for running the net again, and really appreciate it. Bill, K2EOI, I have him at about 5-3 here. Since he was the most recent contact, but he sounds pretty good. Mostly everyone sounds good to me. I did not get, I think he said it was Gary that was in there. Didn't get him at all, which is odd since I believe he's in Brigantine, so he should be shooting right across the water at me. I know a few of the guys on 80 meters have been talking in Brigantine in the past, and they just blow my doors off. I got to turn my attenuator on because they're overvolting my radio. But I think the gentleman that was doing that was running 1,500 watts, and there's nothing between me and Brigantine, so that was fun. The one time I did hear that. But thanks a lot, Larry. 73 to everybody, and hope everyone has a nice windy Sunday. Back to K2BR, K2UVR.
Okay, TJ, 7-3, have a good day. Yeah, I'm running about 400 watts here with the Elecraft K4, driving the Elecraft KTA 500, and the antenna is a trap dipole. Okay, let's go down to Greg, K2GFM, your closing comments, Greg. Okay, 7-3, Greg. Have a nice, have an enjoyable day, whatever you plan. K2BR, Al, your comments.
Okay, well, I copied most of the folks there, okay. Let's see here. Anyway, we're running probably 500 watts on peak into a end-fed long wire, kind of put up almost like an inverted L. It goes almost straight up 50 feet and then out, kind of like a sloper. That one seems to be working much better today than my dipole, which is an 80 meter in a kind of an inverted V. So don't know quite exactly what's going on. Could be that John was running more horizontal polarization when on his second antenna down there. That might have had something to do with it. I don't know. Anyway, and Bill has a nice echo in the background. Sounded like he was running an FDR off his computer at the same time. Anyhow, nothing too big about that. And the rest of the day looks good, so let's all have fun. Try to stay safe and healthy. K2BR, back to you, Larry, K2PNR.
Okay, Al, 7-3, and thanks for joining us. And yeah, I imagine it wouldn't be too great an idea to transmit too much with the antenna wire hanging near the solar cells there. Okay, might get more problems than you expect. All right, let's see. Gary, K2ACY, if I can copy you, it's 73 rounds for your closing comments, Gary. K2ACY, K2BR. Yeah, TJ, were you able to copy Gary at all?
No copy on Gary again. Very weird. That stinks. But back to K2BR, K2UVR.
Okay, thanks for the relay. Okay, anyway, I want to thank everybody who participated in the net this morning, including the net control station. We had 11 check-ins. We'll be back on the air again on the third Sunday of next month at 10 a.m. Upon reaching 10 seconds on the net, a certificate of participation will be issued. We're always looking for volunteers to be net control stations. You can volunteer for just 1 month or more. If you want to serve with NCS, please contact me. That's Larry, K2BR ARRL.net. Please check out our club website at www.K2BR.com for info about SCARA, Southern Counties Amateur Radio Association, and our activities. This is K2BR returning the frequency to normal amateur use. The net control station this morning has been Kilo Bravo 2, Mike November. 73 to all.
KB2MN WA2ADS. Can you hang for about a minute, Larry?
Yeah, sure, Alex. WA2, yeah. I'll get it right. WA2ADS. Kilo Bravo 2, Mike November.
Yeah, I tweaked the antenna a little from the inside. I saw the SWR was kind of wanky. I don't know what that was about. But now it's pretty flat, so hurt people better too. So I don't know what was going on. Anyway, copy. The company fine. I'll just leave it alone and won't touch it till next month. This is my 80 and 75 liter radio. KB2MN WA2ADS.
Okay, Alex. Yeah, you're doing fine. The propagation is kind of rolling in and out, so the signal goes up and down a little bit. But you're between 5.7 and 5.8, and even on the part where the signal would get weak, I was still able to copy just about everything you were saying.
Okay, sir. Thank you very much. Do this again. Sunday crept up on me this month. My wife reminded me, then I saw the email. So I'm usually pretty confident of it, but boy, the month of November is just flying by. All right, thanks again. Great net today, and thanks for taking it. KB2MN WA2ADS.
7-3, Alex, and happy Thanksgiving to you and everybody else on the net here, everybody within earshot, so to speak. 7-3, this is KB2MN, clear.
Nice improvement, 5.5 or better over here in Laureldale, Alex. K2BR.
Okay, Larry. Thank you very much. Who doesn't want to get over to Laureldale? So thanks for the report. So, just playing around with the antenna always works, doesn't it? Anyway, you take care of that.
Okay, you too. Have a nice Thanksgiving. Catch you next month. K2BR.